Hey everyone, welcome back to Code Throw. In this video, I want to go over the Ultimate Unreal Mega Bundle. It comes with 106 items for 26.81, or you have to pay more than the average of 26.81 for all these items. So I'm going to go ahead and check this out, and we're actually going to go through every one of these in Unreal Engine. All right, so now that I bought this pack, I actually have to just go ahead and add these Epic Games store key 102 times or something, or 106. I forgot how many items there were, even though I just said it. Oh my god. All right, so let me just do let me just get back to you after this is done. Let me go ahead and show you how to do this, because with fabs and stuff, this might be different. All right, so in order to redeem it, you just have to go to fab.com, and then I went to my account settings, and then redeem code down here, and then just type in the code, and then you have to click submit code and then confirm. So let me actually walk you through step by step. So I'll go ahead and grab a key and then copy this. And now I'm over at fab.com, go to my account setting, and then on the left, I want to click on redeem code, and then I'll just paste this in, click redeem, and then it'll say you will receive blah, 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 and then click confirm. So let me go ahead and do this 102 to 106 times, and then I will get back to you. And if you want to support my channel, the referral link for this Humble Bundle is in the description below. I'll also have it as a pinned comment. All right, so I've imported everything. Redeeming everything was a nightmare. Had to do it 106 times. And a few of the items, they should have just given you a key to the whole bundle as opposed to all of the separate components. But yeah, all right. So let's go over these. There's going to be a ton more downloading in the background, but I won't be lagging. So the first one I want to go over is the 41 monster animations. So it comes with 41 animations that you can apply to your monster, even your character. It kind of looks like there are a few heavy attacks, some kind of like, I guess, mage force field looking thing. They even have a solid animation for blueprint users whenever they see C++, see this guy backing off. Nice. And the aftermath of it. Nice. But yeah, overall, 41 animation. That's a ton of animations, ton of things that you can do with this. Next up is the Absorption Effects pack. So as you can see, it comes with a ton of Niagara particle effects of these effects just absorbing different types of air, different types of elements. Pretty high quality, kind of looks like the effect of something right before a nuke or some sort of super ultimate ability type thing. This one over here kind of looks like one of those electric balls that you touch and then it goes to your finger. This one looks really sick. This one looks like a phoenix. They have different elements. But yeah, overall, really, really cool effects. This is the Advanced Weapon Pack. So it comes with a ton of variety of weapons, such as these SMGs, these assault rifles. Over here, there are some glowy version of the sci-fi looking type gun, rocket launcher, old school shotgun, and so on. They also have these attachments. So they have the silencer and another very sci-fi looking gun. This actually does look pretty cool. Kind of reminds me of the sniper rifle the Covenants use in Halo, a crossbow, a little knife, or I guess a big knife in that case, a pistol with a silencer on it. And oh yeah, so this is showing you the weapons and I guess the knife with the attachment on it as well. And some more additional attachments and handles and a scope. And yeah, overall some pretty cool stuff. More scopes. And yeah, that's the Advanced Weapon Pack. Now I want to go over the Atmospheric Effects pack. It has a bunch of smoke effect, some kind of sparkling fire on the ground effect. You can see that when it collides with the ground, kind of just spews this texture all over the ground. Same with this one over here. And there are some big fire, medium fire, small fire effects. You can also see the gas above it, which is really cool. So you kind of see that wavy air. It's kind of like that you see above the fire. That happens due to temperature being hot, and also molecules are moving faster in the air than what you see around it when it's cooler. And yeah, cool smoke effects, cool fire effects. Awesome. Oh, and this is actually water. I thought it was smoke at first. So the smoke is over here, but they do have a water thing over here. Although it does look steamy, I guess. Huh. Okay. This is the Ancient Cave Ruins pack. All the white stuff that you see on the walls, these like kind of checkered pattern, is just the word preview, as it shows here, just because my lighting is set to preview mode. But yeah, overall, really nice looking assets. Kind of similar to Megascans in my opinion, but yeah, looking really good. And yeah, it looks great. Absolutely love this asset pack. And this is the ancient temple environment. And yeah, overall this looks really, really good. This is actually my favorite graphic pack that we've seen so far, even though we haven't really seen that many. And yeah, really nice realistic textures, really good foliage. There are even birds in the sky. The birds look a bit fake, but it's whatever. The sunlight looks amazing. I love how the view looks. You can see the beautiful mountains in the back. And yeah, just a very lush environment with water going down between the two mountains, which makes it look really, really nice. And yeah, pretty realistic looking. I'm kind of digging this a lot. And they are pretty modular. So you can kind of see how it goes inside these little temples. There are some, and yeah, overall very, very beautiful. This is a really good looking asset. These are the warrior animations. I believe there's 92 of these. Just a lot and lot of swinging animations. Kind of look a little zombie-ish in my opinion. A little stealthy as well. You're probably able to mix and match so many of the animations to make whatever you want. Nice. This guy has a little slam dunk or a big slap. I can relate to that one in my childhood. Okay. Got the super punch. Actually, I'm not sure what that is. Kind of looks like he's slamming a door because his hand looks like it's stuck on a doorknob. I don't know. Throwing a Pokeball. Never mind. Not really. Ooh, giving that backhand. Whoosh. Nice. Oh, even some swimming animations. But yeah, overall, really, really good looking asset. You can kind of see they're having, I guess, a sword and shield equipped running backwards. And this guy's just floating in the water. And yeah. Next up, we got the Observatory in a very snowy environment with some huge mountains in the background and even some snowy trees. There's snow coated all over the bricks here. You can even see these little frozen ice shards that look like they are a little dangerous. Comes with a really nice looking environment. There's also snow coated all over the bricks here and on the foliage. And yeah, the weather is just a little crazy up here. And I'm sure there's an indoor. Nope, there's yeah, so it's just strictly outside. There's nothing really inside. Um, but yeah, really nice looking observatory. I love the outdoor environment. It kind of looks perfect for a transition. So when you go through the door, then you would be inside a huge level that would look way bigger than what this actually is. But yeah, overall, pretty cool asset. I like it. Next up, we have the bullet impact effects. So you can see how the bullet impacts look on grass, on dirt, mud. There's also plastic effects, bullets hitting plastic, even metal. Oh, it has a little spark to it. That's pretty cool. Brick. Nice. You see some rocks chip away. Some wood. Concrete has that smoke effect. Same with the tile, a little bit of smoke effect. Water, you can see the bullet splashing. Glass and fabric. So yeah, pretty cool asset. So this is the butterfly swarm effects pack. So you can see how they kind of swarm around the sphere. There's more over here where the swarmer is spawned and less kind of going around this sphere as a whole. And then they have pink butterflies mixed with red, and I guess I see some blue, green, rainbowish ones. There's a lot of purple ones in this one. And yeah, just a ton of area swarms, as they call it. And they also have these sky swarms if you want to fill your entire sky with these. Wow, they even have god rays coming out of these butterflies, which is crazy. So it does look nice. I think if they were different creatures, you could kind of make like a horror environment with this pretty well. Like if your entire ceiling was covered in them. Maybe if you texture them something like a darker color, make them look black, make them look really dark, not to the point where they look like butterflies, but maybe like something like bees or mosquitoes or anything kind of like moths or something. Then yeah, it would definitely work perfect for a horror type game in my opinion. So this is the character body effects 3. This actually looks super sick to me. So you can have an entire character kind of be this staticky looking effect. Same with this holographic. Maybe he's getting ported somewhere. He's frozen or dead. Slime time from Nickelodeon's back, which is pretty cool. Except it's kind of like chunky round slimes. Okay. There's this RGB disco type background looking character who's getting sucked into the DJ. I don't know what I'm looking at. Some glitch effect. Seizure warning. Melting electricity, lava effect. Okay, that's crazy. This guy's on fire. Kind of looks like a superhero. This guy is watery. This guy is glowing into particles or sprinkles. This guy's, I think he's bleeding a little bit. Or roses. I'm not sure what that is. This guy dove into a printer ink. What is that? This one's actually pretty sick. This guy's turning into... It's that special effect I saw in Inception. All right, next up is just cinematic hits and transitions. So it comes with 333 cues and waves. So let me just play a couple. I'm not going to go through all 333 items. Dubstep. All right, overall, these don't sound like cinematics transitions. They sound more like horror stuff. They were all scary. And next up we have is the classic office. I'm pretty sure I've showed this one before on my channel, but here it is again. All modular, all pieces are separate, such as these individual books. And yeah, really nice looking. It's just everything you see in here pretty much, along with these photos. And then we have the collected animal pack, which is just sound waves. So I'll play a few. Cat breathing. It's a weird cat. Cat eating. Okay. Cat purring. What is a gibbons? Oh. They have parrots? Whoa. Okay. Yeah, just a ton of animal sounds. You get the point. This is the Conifer Forest Pack. Looks very haunted. Very dark scheme, gray clouds. Really, really windy environment. The trees are kind of going haywire here. But it does look like mega scans. It does look really nice. The assets are pretty realistic. It's a very lush environment. And yeah, pretty modular. Can kind of just design the landscape however you want. Outdoor nature vibes. And these are the crash and smash design sounds. So you have stuff like this. Glass crashing as well. And yeah, just 350 sounds of this type of stuff. And if you're looking to add some realistic birds to your assets or to your game, there's this Critters Volume number 2. They have them sitting, flying, and dead. And they even have these kind of rotting crows in a sense. Kind of nasty. Pretty good for a horror game. This one looks good for the beach. And they are animated as you can see here. And you can even see in the sky how they are just kind of flying around and chilling. And yeah, overall, really, really nice looking asset. Pretty cool. Pretty realistic looking. And now this is the Fantasy GUI asset, Fantasy GUI 4. So it has this username, password type login stuff. Character select. I'll go ahead and select this character. Has these HP and mana bars, kind of Diablo style. The repair kits, spell and hot bars, different stances. There's also these item labels, so the title, kind of rarity, description, and so on. There's also these different types of health bar, which looks super cool. I'm actually really liking how these look. And these do come with predefined widget blueprints that you can just add and use in your project pretty easily. Little error notifications or accept and declines. And yeah, overall a pretty cool asset. I didn't notice the menu on the bottom right. So there's a little inventory that already comes with the screen. Super cool. Equipment information, crafting, quest guide over here. More equipment, maybe a shop or something, and a menu. This is the fireworks pack. So you can see they have the USA fireworks. They have a ton of different types of fireworks that are showing. As soon as you click play, it kind of looks like you're in watching a video, I guess, other than these Niagara particles. But the environment looks like it's a picture. It's a 360 picture of everything around you. Looks like I'm preparing shaders because it's loading. But yeah, overall, really cool. It comes with the materials, textures, and the effects over here. A bunch of Niagara effects. This is the foliage set, volume 21. Really nice looking assets. And this is the whole thing. Pretty straightforward. And this is the volume 23 Ivy showcase. So it shows you the ivy on the structure here, as well as up here. Kind of seeping out from the building. Looks like it's been pretty abandoned for a long time, even though the building itself looks really nice. This one is the FPS Arms Demo, or FPS Hands Mail 01. So this one comes with quite a few variety of just plain hands. So as you can see, this is the idle stance, walking, jumping, and then there's a falling idle, the land animation right here. And then also the holding the gun. So you can see the trigger being pulled, and the recoil as well. And we have another, this is the flat graphical user interface. So you can see this kind of like MMO type, sending a message, character name, HP bar, mana bar, another HP bar, heart style, sword and weapon description, hotbar, very generic. There's also a mini map, very generic compared to the other one we were just looking at. There's also a username and password, login or register new account, quitting, deleting the character, pausing the game, shop info, filter types up here, and then thank you, Bobby. And then also the shop skills inventory. Oh, actually, and then the shop is up here, skill chart up here, leveling up, unlock, inventory. So as you can see, another filter, character name, level, armor, and then clicking on these items will show the item details here. And then on the right, you can see what's currently equipped, quest log, achievements, recent chats, and settings. And then they also have a character creation screen with some modifiable wheel bars, modifiable scrolly bars, hair color selection, hairstyle, face, randomize, so on. Character list, create new or back, login screen, and just kind of separated components so you can see more different types of stuff of the graphical user interface, icons, more icons, and icons. And these are the hunting knives that are showcased. Probably the first item you see on the Humble Bundle. You can see they're really high quality looking knives. You can kind of see the texture degrading on the rust itself, or degrading on the knife itself, or the handles as well. Looks very realistic. And yeah, overall really cool knife set. These are the impact explosions effects. As you can see, semi-realistic, semi-stylized, but they do look really nice all in all. And of course you can scale these to however big you want. And yeah, they do look really nice. Bunch of Niagara effects, different types of explosions and impacts that you can use for your projects. This is the Lakehouse Pack. They show you examples of them of it being combined. So there are quite a few modular assets that you can take from this. It has an indoor and outdoor. So let's go inside one of these shacks. You can see the sunlight's coming through. And yeah, overall really nice looking modular assets. You can kind of piece together how you want. And they show you different types of shacks. I'm sure you can just use these in your projects if you want, if you don't want to spend as much time designing. Personally, that's what I would do, just because I'm no artist by any means, just a coder and developer. But yeah, overall, really nice looking shacks. And they do come with a large, quite a wide variety, as you can see. on each side. Next up is this loot pack effects drop. So it's really, really cool actually. You can see the usual, or I guess the commons would be like a very small glow with the item object replaced by the cube that would just be kind of floating around. And you can have different styles of them. So for example, the green is the rare. And I guess the rarest one would be this sparkling one with this kind of Saturn ring around it. And yeah, these actually look really, really cool. These seem very useful. I never really thought I'd have any need for this type of stuff, but I will definitely be using these in my projects. This looks freaking amazing. And they even spell out the rarities for you if you want to use it like that, which is pretty cool. Personally, I will be editing these as well, changing it to kind of the color scheme that I want. And yeah, really, really nice looking asset pack. And this is the heart effects pack featuring a ton of different styles of hearts. There are spinning hearts, floating hearts, scrambling hearts, hearts shooting up into the air, hearts falling down, big hearts falling down and crashing and cracking the ground, even piles of them, hearts rippling on the ground, hearts getting shot by arrows and then turning into more hearts, spinning hearts, just a never endless type of heart effects that you probably never thought you needed or looked into. But overall, they are really cool assets. And I really did like the cinematic presentation they showed when you click play. This is the Magic Circles effects pack. So it comes with a ton of variety of different magic circles. There are some cool storm effects. These kind of look like summoning effects as well. It even has some like Viking runic looking letters around it. Some kind of portal looking effect. And yeah, overall pretty cool assets. Some chain one could be used as debuffs or kinetic fields to trap enemies. And then these ones also have some bubbles coming out of it. And yet the amount of different variety this Humble Bundle has is actually quite insane. 106 items for $26 is it's a steal. This is the Medieval Street Pack. So it is a very medieval looking street. Kind of looks like Attack on Titan environment in my opinion. You see this huge clock tower. And yeah, pretty modular, a bit repetitive assets, but overall it does look really nice. So if this is a theme you're going for, or if you're looking for something that kind of like fits all together, this pack pretty much has the entire town stuff for you. And yeah, overall a pretty cool asset. This is the Northern Isles pack. You can see that there is a ton of water coming down from the mountains here. And if you follow the path, you'll be led to the ocean. Very Nordic environment here with these rocks. And this water texture even comes with some foam when it hits the land. As you can see here, if you go too close with the camera, the foam will disappear. And yeah, overall, a really, really nice looking asset pack. Looks pretty realistic. And yeah, feel free to check it out. This is the Old Village House Pack. So it comes with a ton of different varieties of these houses that you can make. They do kind of have an inside that I actually really like. This looks like it would be perfect for a horror game. As you can see, it has some pretty damaged looking walls in here. Or I guess old looking walls. Pretty spooky environment on the inside. And some brick texture. This kind of looks like a creepy basement. If the windows were not here or in all the doors giving sunlight. There are quite a few different types of households like this one. A small little hut like this. This square without any windows. Let's see the inside of this. Oh yeah, so this one's very lit up because it's just kind of pretty open on the side. And yeah, just a ton of different variety. And then there are also some on the other side of the map. The clouds are moving really fast. I didn't even know that. But yeah, this one has an upstairs. And yeah, overall, pretty cool looking environment. So this one is the post-process shader scan effect. So when I hit Q on my keyboard, it'll scan outwards. And when I hit E on my keyboard, it kind of scans everything and then comes back inwards like this. And yeah, overall, really, really cool effect. You might have seen this in a game like Marvel Rivals where you scan outwards when you hold B to see which buildings are destructible. and those are highlighted yellow. So overall, pretty cool effect. And now this is the post-process world effect. So you're going to see when you have this post-process, go ahead and click on this and look for the post-process materials. And all of them are turned off by default. It comes with 10. So here is an example. If I go ahead and just turn this one to 1, it's going to load my shader, and it's going to give me this kind of very dark looking effect where when you close in, then things will light up. If I turn this off, turn the second one on, it's going to give a very red blurry effect like so. And then the third one is going to give this very kind of hologrammy type fading out effect on all the materials that you see in the current scene. You can see how the light affects this as well. Similar to the fourth one, except the fourth one gives it kind of this glossy texture looking on the outside. The fifth one makes all the smoke a lot more vibrant, a lot more present. Kind of like this illusionary effect. This is the sixth effect. The seventh one. The eighth one makes everything kind of purpley. You can kind of see the night sky. It's a lot more vibrant. And then the ninth one is kind of makes everything look a bit frozen. And the 10th one makes everything look kind of coated in lava or something. And yeah, that's the world effect in Unreal, and the post-process shader world effect in Unreal. And this is the protection effects pack. So it shows you these different effects for, I guess, protection effects in games that you can use. So pretty cool. So there's a bunch of shields, rotating shields, a heart icon, spinning stars, more shields, lots of shields. And yeah, that covers all of it. So this is the rain symbol VFX. You can kind of see these randomized font to glowing letters kind of raining downwards. And overall, these do look really cool. These are giving me cyberpunk kind of matrix looking vibes. A bunch of different numbers, different effects on all of these letters coming down. They even have these different colors with rainbows, with certain numbers or letters being highlighted and circled around and coming out. And yeah, overall, very definitely very anime themed over here, kind of like this. And yeah, overall, really, really cool. There's a ton of these. Holy crap. So there's a little sword looking ones or kind of comments looking one. And just a bunch of Roman numerals as well. And yeah, there is just a ton. Holy crap, I didn't even cover the other side. And they're coming upwards now. So pretty much the same thing, just upwards on the other side. This one kind of looks like a scythe. These honestly could be used as spell effects, in my opinion. Kind of like summoning spells or something, or just kind of like casting a raycast to your enemy, homing missile type stuff. If you have any runic type spell casters. But yeah, overall, really, really cool. This is the SciFi Impact effects. So you can see all these little sparkles, confetti type stuff. They even shoot out some bullets, which is pretty cool. At a really, really high speed. Holy crap. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That one just seems like a different color version of some other stuff. So next, let's go over the SciFi modern graphical user interface. So when you go ahead and hit play, you'll see this HP bar, hot bar. Oh, different colors. Okay, nice. More HP bar, energy, stamina, mini map, options menu, weapon, items, ranking, quests. Pretty much the same thing that we saw before. I think the first one was actually the very best one that we saw. The one that comes with those pre-configured HP bars. And next up is the SciFi Weapons. So as you can see, where'd I go? Let me restart the level. Oh, so there is this sci-fi looking pistol, this sci-fi looking gun. This one actually does look really nice. That one actually looks really cool. And like a pocket knife or something. I don't really call this a knife, honestly, but I mean, I'm sure it can do some damage. And I think it's just these 3 weapons. Is it really just these 3? Yeah, it is. These 3 things: knife, deacon, and nice. Okay, cool. So now let's check out the service garage. So first, we're gonna do volume 1. So it comes with a bunch of Home Depot style equipment that you'll see, except this one's in much older condition. Pretty cool assets though. I do like how these look. They do look pretty realistic. Would be really fitting to make I guess a place look more abandoned or homey. And then this one is the volume 3 version. And this one is the volume 3 version, so you'll see these auto parts sign, old school kind of retro looking vending machines. Very nice, honestly, to use these to kind of assemble like a gas station, in my opinion, or a garage. Auto repair is pretty good too. And yeah, just a bunch of janitorial equipment. This is the Shrubland asset environment. Kind of realistic, in my opinion. These look really, really nice. I love the water over here. Kind of like you're in the, I wouldn't say desert, but kind of getting close to that environment. Really muddy waters as well. So definitely not a desert. But it is kind of giving like a middle of the nowhere kind of vibe, or Breaking Bad or something. But yeah, really, really nice asset. I have showcased this on my channel before, but glad to see that it comes with the Humble Bundle in case you missed out on the last one. So this is the Sound Design Elements Volume 2. I'll go over a couple, not anything that annoying, just maybe the smaller ones. These are the cardboard pipe sounds. They have some blender stuff, equipment drawer, electric screw, mechanical stuff, jolt metal, plastic, wood, Kleenex getting pulled out. Wow, different variation of that. Okay. A landslide, loose wire, and so on. And then we might as well do the sound design elements of volume 3. This is the anvil, hammer, badminton. Pretty random, very random sounds from going from an anvil to a badminton. Nice. Basketball to interference noises. Okay. Okay, I don't want these interference. Football fence getting hit. Gym dropping weights. What kind of weights are you holding on to? Gym exercise bike. The gym trampoline. I don't think I've ever seen a trampoline at a gym. Rubber ball catching, tennis net, water dispenser. Okay. And now there's 3 maps for the stylized shaders pack. So the first one we're going to check out is the barriers. So as you can see, there's this doorway of barrier. So there's this kind of very sci-fi looking, watery looking one, red portal looking one, another red portal with some zigzag designs on it. Very cool, very holographic. I do like how these looks. This one screams like going to a new level. This green one over here. This purple one looks really stylized. I really do like how this one looks. This one actually looks really cool to me. And yeah, overall, actually, these are actually pretty cool. These are things I wouldn't have ever thought of putting in my games, but these could actually be pretty nice for kind of like determining what type of level you're going into. So for example, if this level leads to some kind of stylized grassland level, this one might go to some kind of wintry type level. This one will go to a lava type level, Tron dimension, and so on. And yeah, overall, really, really cool looking assets. That one looks super cool. I used to have this on my ceiling or something like that. Those little glow stars that you would stick to the ceiling. And these kind of look like barriers that will just keep you out. And yeah, overall, a pretty, pretty cool asset pack. I actually underestimated this one for sure. Yeah, these look pretty cool. This one looks very generic. I do like it. Same with this yellow one, looks very generic. I do like this. This looks like a dungeon portal entrance. I kind of do dig the generic ones more. They're not too showy, in my opinion. They're kind of more of just letting the user know this is the new place. It's a picture of the US in binary. It's pretty random. Maybe that wasn't the US. I don't even know actually. I mean, I meant to say the world, but maybe that wasn't. And wow, how many are there? Oh, I'm almost at the last one. And yeah, that's the last one. And now let's look at the dome. So it is one dome. This looks so cool to me. Holy crap. Yeah, this looks freaking awesome. Can I move it? Oh, I can. Holy smokes. That looks so sick to me. And now let's take a look at the holograms. Wow, there is a ton. Basically, all the different types of barriers we saw are now in the hologram format. So kind of same materials. And this time we can see 5 at a time, which is really cool. And yeah, super, super cool little holograms. I like this. So this is the this is the stylized sword seals pack. So this fire one looks really, really cool. Then you have this ice one, kind of cosmic looking vibe. Very cosmic looking vibe. Yeah, these all look like really, really good weapon enhancements for boss fights or even for enemies. But yeah, super, really, really cool. Actually, another one of those assets I would never think to search for specifically to include in the game, but it's just like those quality of life assets, or just looks really cool to add in the game. Very runic. This one looks super sick. Very main character energy vibes here. This one looks pretty demonic. I like it. Final boss. And wow. Yeah, really, really cool asset. I did like that one. So this is the Sword Trails pack. So the first one is this kind of very transparent looking sword trail. You can see these really, really cool trails. This one kind of has like a watery flow to it. This one has this sparkle fire effect, very stylized. I do like how these look. These look absolutely amazing. So there's different color variations. You got blue, you got yellow, you got pink. You got this purple lightning looking one. Same with this blue kind. They're even showing it often. They're showing it off in combos, how different combos can have different trail effects on each of them. So they change with each attack. And then on this side, it's a bit more minimalistic. So you kind of have to see this like sparkle effect. This one kind of has like a gradient effect going from purple to blue. That looks really sick. This one has a lot of colors going on. Looks really awesome. This one's just straight lightning. This one is a very like, oh, very Dark Souls looking effect, actually. This red one here. That one looks super nice. Great. White, very standard, very stylized. That's something that I would probably use in my Sirloin game. And then there's this black after effect, which is also really, really cool. But yeah, really, really good asset. I do look for stylized swing effects, especially. And yeah, really, really cool. Love to see that. This sound pack is called the Blacksmith. So it just comes with a bunch of Blacksmith sound effects that your NPCs might be using, or you might use when creating items, creating armor for your games, and so on. And yeah, comes with a total of 800 sounds. Holy crap. It's pretty much all you need right here. And yeah, feel free to check that one out. And now let's go over the Toolshed Volume 1. So pretty cool, pretty high quality looking assets. You got paint, drawers, measuring tools, big pliers, paint brushes, and so on. Yeah, overall pretty cool. You got hammers, screwdrivers, all that. And now let's go over the dark graphical user interface. So as you can see, there are different types of screen resolutions you could use, different types of settings, achievements, chat history, conversation, inventory, different levels. So very mobile looking UI, which is pretty cool. It's already pre-configured for you. You just have to attach it to, I guess, whatever you're going to showcase to the user. They have a shop categories, currency, skills, and so on. A ton of things that you can do with this. Pretty awesome. And they even have some stuff for HUD, very simple design, very good for mobile in my game or anything kind of really small. And yeah, feel free to check it out. Now let's go over the customizable Vikings pack. So these are pretty Skyrim looking in my opinion. They do look pretty realistic, especially these helmets over here. They look really, really nice. I like their armor, and all of these are pretty these are modular pieces as well. So it's a lot of assets to go through. They're all the same body type, sharing a skeleton, which is really, really nice. You can see that there is a ton of different equipments, shoulder pieces, wrist guards, backpacks, accessories. I guess these little fur coats thing, different hairstyles for character customization, little beard pieces, even different eyebrows and eyelashes and stuff like that. And you can see all different types of arm pieces as well. Just a huge, wide variety of different tons of characters, and could honestly make an entire game out of this. You might need some women in the game instead of just the whole world made of men. But yeah, overall, really, really nice looking assets. Really love how everything's very modular and separated. And let's go ahead and hit play to see if are they animated? They are animated, and all my textures just okay, nice. So it's all just using the third person blueprint. You'll see the same running, walking animation that's brought by the Manny or the Quinn or whatever. And yeah, pretty cool. So this is the weapons pack, and it does come with a really cool widget. So you can select what type of, so you can rotate your gun by clicking on these arrows, select the different types of skins, for example. You can select the texture it's applied to, different color, maybe if you want to solidify a color on one. You can attach scopes, see how it attaches, different types of grips that you see attaching right here, different barrels, a different fore end, and so on. Just a lot of things, a lot of different modular customizations that you can have on the gun. Pretty cool asset. Now, this is the whooshes in Impact Sounds 2. So let's just go ahead and check these out. Very, very intense whooshes, in my opinion. Very spatial. I can feel it going from my right ear to my left. Very HD sounds, actually. I kind of do like them because of that. Gives a very 8-dimensional, like 8D audio type vibes. I'm not sure if it'll export with the same audio setting, but the audio is going from one ear to another. It sounds really, really good. And now let's go over the destructible trailer. So let me just load that demo map. So I don't think I'll be able to test this because this is in an Unreal Engine 4 environment. I imported it for 5.4 though. But yeah, all in all, it comes with all these pieces, modular stuff. It's like an equipment for the trailer as well. Kind of looks like this imported a different version of Unreal than what I wanted it to. Different color schemes, which are pretty cool, different variations. And there's also realistic constraints and jockey wheels. And yeah. And if you're looking to spice up your game with some blood decals, this is the blood decals pack. So you can see different spray patterns of the blood. If you guys have ever seen Dexter, you know that blood doesn't lie. And just a ton of different variations of blood decals. Same with the walls itself. They are animated, so when I go ahead and hit play, you'll see them kind of appearing in place like so. And now here's a level with interactable luggages. So this is the luggage pack. So you can see that I guess I cannot. I think it imported. Maybe I imported the wrong version. Let me check. All right, so I imported the 5.4 version, but my controls just don't work. I can't move around or do anything. So I think it is using the UE4 map. It does look just like the UE4 map. So I'll go ahead and skip this one. But all in all, these are supposed to be shootable and lootable meshes for the luggages. So now let's go ahead and take a look at the modular zombies. So I'll go ahead and open these playable maps. Hopefully I can actually play this one. And this is the modular zombies pack. So you can see it comes with quite a wide variety of animations of them just kind of aimlessly walking around, very creepy like, very useful if you're making a Left 4 Dead type shooter or a game. And yeah, overall pretty awesome. And this is an NPC named Hank. Holy crap, has a lot of customization settings. And you can play around with these browse settings, character type settings, skin type, and so on. And it also comes with this character named Maria, and this character named Mike, and this character named Sarah, who Loki looks a little bit like Deborah Morgan. This is the tropical island biome. Looks pretty realistic. I love the amount of foliage that's shown here. It's like partially stylized and realistic. Let's see if there's any water. No water volume, but that's okay. Because the top of the water is what matters. It looks really, really nice. Beautiful blue sky. And yeah, it's just a little island with some trees, uninhabited. Never been touched by humans before. And yeah, overall a really cool asset. I like it. The trees are shaking a lot though. They look kind of unrealistic because of how much they're shaking. And it gives it a very fake plastic look or something. Next up is this mountain grassland landscape. So very open, huge map, grassy field. You can kind of see the texture from where my camera is. As I move towards it, it'll load properly, which is why it probably feels so optimized. But it does look pretty ugly, so you don't really want to use this itself. Maybe something a bit more something that loads a bit further distance. But yeah, I mean, all in all, it's just to show off the landscape, and it does do so successfully. It does look really nice, looks pretty realistic, shows off the engine's capabilities. And it also does come with these modular drivable sedan or different types of cars. So I can actually go in the car. Never mind. It tried. It gave me a blueprint error, but it's fine. I think it's for Unreal Engine 4, not really updated to 5 yet. So yeah, that pretty much concludes going over all the items in the mega bundle. If you want to support my channel, feel free to check out my Patreon in the link below, and feel free to check out my Humble Bundle link to help support my channel. It does help a lot. Thanks for watching this far. If you've made it this far in the video, thank you so much. Every hour, every view count, every time, every minute you watch really does add up to help me continue what I love doing. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. And yeah, thanks.